Once there was a man. This visibly tormented man had just learned the most shocking and horrific news any father could hear. That he was going to be a father. This modern man had dreamed of a rich and prosperous future, but no more. The man desired the next and last option, a fresh start, a new life, his and his alone. So, out of sheer soul-bearing desperation, the man was visited by a holy man.
God.
The holy man expressed pity upon the diagnosed father-to-be and offered the mercy of the church to aid in the raising of the child, and then offered a toast to ensure a blessing upon his proposal. The modern man replied, "Oh, you speak on God's behalf. I see no reason to give my child to a God with a warped sense of justice who gives more to the lucky and less to the unfortunate. I deny my child to the all-powerful, misguided miscreant." Then the man told God, respectively, to go fuck himself. The modern man was then approached by another man, a wicked man from the shadows below.
Hello.
Devil! The wicked man expressed sympathies to the man's predicament, and then offered to take the child into a life of luxury from ungodly wealth and influence. The modern man replied, "No, I recognize you, punk. You're the devil, and all you seek is to misguide men and lead the innocent astray. I deny my child to the ever-alluring, seductive scoundrel." Then the man told the devil, respectively, to go to hell. Just then the man felt a very peculiar, very cold presence luring just behind him. The man asked, "Who art thou?"
I am Death.
The man said, "I suppose you have a proposal to take my child as well." Death said,
I am Death, and I make all equal.
The man replied, "Well, that sounds good."
Oh, God damn it.
Many years later, on the day of the child's passage into adulthood, Death appeared to him and said,
Now shalt receive thy Godfather's present. You will be a celebrated physician. When you are called to a patient, I will always appear to thee. If I stand by the head of the sickly, thou may say with confidence that you will make them well again. But if I stand by the patient's feet, they are mine, and thou must say that all remedies are in vain, and that no physician in the world can save them.
The doctor embraced the gift from his godfather Death and went on to become a world-famous physician, dealing the certainty of life and death with the utmost confidence.
Looks like you're gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. Nope, you're not gonna make it. I think you're gonna live. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You ain't gonna die. You're gonna make it. You're not gonna. You're gonna make it. Yeah, you're gonna make it. You're all good, buddy.
Alright, Doc. How do I look?
Well, it's the best part of the job. Looks like you're gonna make it.
Oh, thank God.
That'll be $5,000. Give me 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 $5,000. skim inside that box.
This violently sporadic success rate made the board of directors very pleased and excited for the promising future of the hospital. Now the doctor had a real predicament, having to examine the CEO on his deathbed. The doctor knew it not wise to cheat Death, but he could not allow Death to take claim over the man who had been signing his paychecks, not to mention the disgustingly gigantic reward that he would be guaranteed for saving the CEO. The doctor knew that Death would be furious, but he justified his decision by thinking, well, he is sure to be pissed, but I am his godson after all. He will shut one eye, and I will risk it just this once. So the doctor proceeded to turn the bed around so Death was now standing at the head of the bed rather than the other side.
Thou hast overreached me. This time I will pardon it, as thou art my godson. But if thou venturest it again, it will cost thee thy neck, or I will take thee thyself away from me.
In other words, Death was like, really, really pissed off. Ironically enough, shortly after the doctor had cheated Death the first time, he was impelled to cheat Death the second time. The second time, he was threatened with his life not to do. His boss's daughter had fell ill, and the doctor knew that it would mean his career if he delivered the bad news to the grieving father. He also thought that she was like mega hot, so there would be like a guaranteed getting laid bonus from her, so it would be totally worth it. So, considering Death had been defrauded of his own property a second time, Death stole the physician and said,
All is over with thee, and now the lot falls on thee.
The doctor awoke in a cold, surreal black cave, filled with a seemingly endless view of hundreds upon thousands of burning candles, though it only looked like 13 or 14.
See, these are the lights of life. The large ones belong to children, the half-sized ones to married people in their prime, the little ones belong to the old people. But children and young folks, likewise, have often only a tiny candle. Well, where's the light of my life? Whined the doctor.
The doctor saw how unexpectedly little his candle had left. He begged Death, light a new one for me. Do it for love of me, that I may enjoy my life. Be king and the husband of the king's beautiful daughter. Death had wanted to tease the young doctor with the hope of possibly lighting a new candle for him. Then at the last minute, Death would have blown out the candle. It would have been a mockery in payment of his disobedience. But now, after hearing the crazed, delusional state of narcissism the young doctor had reached, Death felt it best to just put him out of his misery. Oh, God damn it. The end. The end. The end. The end. The end. And the end.
Then.
The end.
The end.
The ending.
The end.
The end.
The
The
end.
end.
The end.
The end.
The end. The
end.
end.
The end.
I don't think so, man. That ain't my style. I'm not that desperate. Do you understand me?
The end.
The end. The end.
The end.
The
That's
end.
it. Come.
Yeah,
That's the end.
That's the
That's
end.
the end now.
That's
That's
the
the
end.
end.
That's the end.
Yes,
The
it's
end.
the end.
Death, please clap your hands.
Thank you, Death.